Bello Moto. I'm Dean Seven, Director of Public Relations and Marketing, and with me is Gianluca Baldo, founder, president, and CEO of Bello Moto, and we are passionate about vintage motos.
My name is Gianluca. I started Bello Moto about 15 years ago. As a teenager, I was riding Vespas in Italy, and my passion came back. In about 2008, I purchased a scooter locally. I started riding it, and then one led to another, one thing led to another. I had 15, 20 scooters, and then all of a sudden it was a collection. The idea with Bello Moto is to bring the best quality vehicles from Italy to the US market. We do so now with Vespas, Lambrettas, with motorcycles, with vintage cars, and we recently added an entire collection of Laverda motorcycles because we joined forces with the Museum Laverda in Italy, recently inaugurated. And Werner, the owner, has made a point of appointing Bello Moto as the exclusive distributor for these beautiful vehicles.
And our focus continues to be to grow the club atmosphere of Bello Moto, because the people we work with and who are our customers and clients are also our friends and also share the unique passion for vintage motor scooters, motorcycles, and motor cars. These are fascinating machines that have historical significance, investment value, and above all, are just fun to look at, to own, and to ride. And we want to bring that spirit to the maximum number of people and awaken it in younger people so that they can share this machine-age pleasure that we share and feel so strongly about. And Gianluca is leading the drive to this with his personal passion, starting as an enthusiast, becoming a collector, turning the collection into a business, and going forward, turning Bello Moto into America's #1 resource for vintage Italian machinery. So, Gianluca, looking at Bello Moto, how do you see growing from the San Francisco territory where we've started into a national concern, and are there opportunities to go international with this particular unique product that we're offering?
Well, Bello Moto is in San Francisco. We have served the local market and expanded into shipping our vehicles nationwide. We assist our clients with dedicated shipping. However, we have also shipped vehicles abroad. We serviced clients in Australia, in New Zealand. Some of our vehicles went back to Europe, Germany, Holland. Again, we are dealing with a sophisticated enough restoration that makes it worth the wait, it makes it worth the investment. Our clients are very happy, and repetitive clients are not unusual.
Okay, so Gianluca, starting with one scooter in your teenage days, moving to a small collection, a bigger collection, a collection that became a business, and now a business that's going into 2023 with well over 150 units in stock. What do you foresee for the future of Bello Moto this coming year?
Well, Bello Moto has established itself because of the quality of our restorations. I think that the continuous effort has to remain focused on quality. Italy is a large market. Europe provides a lot of vehicles that are in restored conditions or original conditions. You do need some sort of a structure to make those vehicles available to the market and continue to be able to ride the way they did 50, 60 years ago. This is, I think, what Bello Moto has been able to offer our clientele.
So you've been finding the bikes and scooters in Italy, restoring them as necessary, putting the paperwork together, putting them in containers, shipping them, and bringing them to America for American customers. And that is a unique business policy and a model that very few people have been able to duplicate. And you feel you've been doing it successfully now for almost 15 years. In the future, can we streamline this? And is there any easier way to get a vintage bike than dealing with Bello Moto?
Well, you can certainly do it yourself. And this is why we have designed a specific program which is called the European Discovery Program, EDP, whereby any local client, any passionate collector can entrust Bello Moto to locate any vehicle, a scooter, a motorcycle, a car, and be specific about what they are looking for. Our people in Italy can provide links, they can locate the vehicle, they can negotiate the price. At that point, the owner, the client decides to pull the trigger if he is comfortable with that, and we proceed to move the vehicle to our storage a staging location in Milan, combining that with all of our other vehicles. The container then is ready to be loaded and shipped to San Francisco. Once that particular vehicle arrives, we are going to take care of the registration and titling, and the client takes possession. This is ultimately the easiest, streamlined process to make a client a collector, successful, happy collector.
So in short, you can do everything for the collector who would like to find something in Europe but doesn't have the time or energy to do it himself.
That is correct. We take responsibility, we guide him through the choices, we help him negotiate the price, take care of the shipping, custom duties, the clearance here in San Francisco, delivery to our shop. Once the vehicle arrives, we invite the client to take a look at it, and we tune it up for delivery, ready for delivery. We have done it, we have successfully done it for many years now, and our clients are our best reference.
And John, things are really catching on now. I understand Pawn Stars Do America recently discovered Bello Moto and filmed a segment with you and a Vespa with Chumley and the guys in San Francisco. How did that go?
It was very exciting. They obviously made arrangements with our staff in advance. Rick was particularly excited about the collection. He came, he met with me, and he asked us to provide a scooter for their shooting at the Fort Mason location where they were shooting that day. It's exciting to realize that Bello Moto has become known nationwide for what we do is a big reward for me personally.
Looking ahead, John, do you have any advice for someone who wants to come by and see the Bello Moto collection? Are we open 5-6 days a week?
We are open 6 days a week. We can certainly meet on an appointment basis after hours. Best way to get to know Bello Moto is to join our mailing list. Our website has sections dedicated to that. We also have open houses. We do that 3-4 times a year. That's another excellent experience. We have good food, nice wines. We also organize a short rally, so we take our clients around San Francisco, and coming lunchtime we gather here at the shop. We take pictures with the kids. We have fun rides organized for them, and I think that is the fun part of being involved with Bello Moto.
And Bello Moto is a passion that turns into a bit of a business, but for our enthusiast fans, how do you define the club atmosphere we're striving to provide?
Well, it's what we try to do with our clients is make them comfortable about owning a vehicle. We provide service on a regular basis. We provide extraordinary maintenance. We provide full restoration locally here in San Francisco. We have discussed that as being done regularly in Italy, but we also do it here in San Francisco. So if you own a vintage vehicle and for the last several years you kept it parked in your garage and now decided to revive it, we are the right source for that type of service.
And our customers are more than customers to us because we're providing them with vehicles that have not only vintage quality, but investment value and something that can be worked back and forth over the years. We take vehicles back and upgrade people and trade in. And this aspect of being a member of the clubhouse is unique in the industry. And I know you feel that when somebody buys a bike from Bello Moto, they have become part of the club.
That is true. And being a collector myself, I know that once you own a vehicle, you aspire to owning a second one and a third one. And that's what we have been able to allow our clients to do. Sometimes we take a vehicle back in trade. The idea always is to upgrade, is to make them closer and closer to their collection so that they can use it, they can continue to expand on it. And use it, most important. The vehicles have to be in riding conditions. So they do their part, we do ours.
And John, why do you see these things as being valuable and being worth preserved? Do you have a nostalgia for the early 40s, 50s, and 60s when Italy was becoming remotorized after the war? And how does that come to bring current value? Because if we look at the market, these scooters have been going up, up, up for the past several years.
Well, Italy certainly enjoyed an exceptional time in the 60s and 70s, and this is the result. A lot of people had money and they were able to purchase these vehicles, so the factories produced very large numbers of scooters, motorcycles, and today we're just reviving that spirit. Some of our clients remember their younger years. Their father owned one. It was the first car the father ever bought, the first car they owned at one point or another. And so this is all it contributes to the excitement that we share.
And recently you reached an agreement with the Museum of La Verda in Braganza, Italy. Can you detail a little bit more about what that relationship means for our enthusiast customers who might be interested in a La Verda bike?
Well, the La Verda factory was always located in Braganza, a small town near Vicenza. Our friend and partner Werner Ricciolini recently opened a museum, and what that museum does to the community, it allows motorcyclists, people that are fond of the La Verda brand, to restore a bike in its original or better than new conditions. Piero La Verda is still alive today. He recently allowed Werner to restore one of his bikes, and we were able to purchase that once the restoration was completed. And Piero admitted that that bike was in better than new conditions when Werner was done with the restoration. The bike made it to San Francisco, and it was sold to a collector in Arizona who is now very happy of the acquisition. So this is what the association with the La Verda people can do for a client in the United States.
Yeah. John, here in America, Laverda is not a household name, and it's overshadowed by Ducati, Benelli, and the other Italian marks. Why do you feel these bikes are significant, and why are you pioneering to become the #1 resource for Laverda in America?
Laverda over the years had extensive experience in racing. They won each and every race that was out there. And so for this reason, the market is not as wide as it is for Moto Guzzi or Ducatis, but it is an established market. People that research the brand can find out the enormous success that this brand had over the years. And this is what we're banking on. This is what we are excited about.
Thank you for joining us and learning a little bit more about Bello Moto. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, on social media, wherever we can be. And we look forward to seeing you visit our website, www.bellomoto.com, and growing a passion in your own heart for the vintage vehicles we bring to America. Gianluca?
Absolutely. And I hope to see you soon. Come visit us, give us a call, send us a message, send us a mail, and we'll include you in our mailing list. You'll be able to participate into any and all of our events.
Thanks again.